Welcome to Spiritology Sense, where everything now makes sense. This is going to be a general collective read, pardon me, for the sign of Aries. When I call on zodiac signs throughout the read, please remember that zodiac signs only exist in the minds of humans to create a depiction of a story that is mainly used as reference points. Time is an illusion and energy is fluid. Try not to focus on the signs so much. Just focus on the energies that are being bestowed upon you, and whatever doesn't resonate, reject it. Aries, welcome. Aries. Bits of papers, line on the ground, make the place stay tidy, pick them up, Where are you? Children of the cornfield. There's a tunnel, Aries. A train tunnel. I hear train sounds. The Aries I'm rooting for as a tunnel where they conduct business. And this train is specifically designed for that. This train that carries that specifically carries that. It's brown. Has a lot of brown containers. But something's wrong. There's someone here looking into that. That's why I'm bringing it up. And that's all I have to say about that. I mean, cases and cases and cases. And it got busted. That's all I have to say. Someone's breathing down your neck for some money you owe. Like the boss has a bigger boss. Something is really tight here. You have to dip into some savings, some back money. Get back to the old you. Revisit the past. What you had didn't last. You used to fly first class. And now you're digging into your savings account. Because you're facing judgment. And you got dropped on your ass. There's property loss here. Somebody's having difficulty paying their employees. Based on a revelation. Based on some unwise spending. Something they did that was unwarranted. Or overindulged in. Bad habits. Bad habit leads to late night. A lot of drinking here. Possibly injecting a fluid. Okay. Someone here is having an epiphany, Aries, or you. You mask some things. There's some habits you put away. Like the dismantling of things. People, place, animal, or things. And you're considering revisiting that so you can regain your finances here. Because if you don't, your boss is going to have your head on a stick. You're the boss, but you, the boss, have a boss. And you got news about the urgency of this. And so you're planning to revisit things that you used to do. To open an old door, to make a quick buck. I see you drop something here, or you're forcing something to go down a pipeline. Or the house leads to the railroad. The pipeline runs down to the railroad, but I don't know. It's like you have to step into something to get to something. But I definitely see, Aries, you or somebody around you, very close contact, is either shuffling to pay you or you're shuffling to pay them, and there's a delay here. It's like, excuse me, it's like your crops went bad and you need to rebuild. There's a couple stores here that are closing down. Okay, 3 to be exact. You own these stores. Okay. You feel as if people are walking out of your life. Okay. You don't know who to trust. You know it's because of your addiction. Okay. But you feel like you're out of option and you only have one good option left. One good option, and that's what you're banking on. You're right. You only do have one good option left. Everybody's leaving. Look at this. Look how he's looking at everybody leaving. And only one good option is left. I feel like there's some addiction that played a role in poor decision making here. Okay. And addiction brought what's supposed to be a new beginning to an end. Okay. And there's a lot of people. There's a lot of demons breathing over these people. Okay. But there's threat of violence here. Okay. There's a child here also. There's a well. There's an underground thing here, man. I feel like you're talking to God. I feel like you're asking God for guidance because you don't know who to trust. And I feel like you feel like only God can clear your path because you're facing judgment here. You see all the stumbling blocks, all the rocks. They're not necessarily in your way, but they're beside you. They're around you. The obstacles are not directly in front of you. They're just around you. So what that means is the only way you'll stumble over these obstacles or mess up the obstacle courses is if you don't pay attention. Because look, he's facing judgment, okay? However, there's rainbows on the side of him. Here are the obstacles. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, his path is clear. The only way for him to stumble over these obstacles is if he doesn't look where he's going. If you back up that way, or you move forward that way, or you move sideways this way, you might trip and fall over the obstacles. So the obstacles were being highlighted by someone here while you're going through judgment. Someone here says, look, that way, boo-boo. Boo-boo the fool. Look that way. Your path is clear, but you have an option here. Which direction do you go? If you go that way, you're going to get hit. You go that way, you're going to get hit. You go that way, you're going to get hit. You got to figure out how to get past these obstacles because none of these obstacles are in your way, Aries. They're just around you, okay? To be forewarned is to be forearmed. There's something here that is you're thinking to take an alternative approach. You're battling your alter ego or your inner demons, your inside self. There's something here that you feel like has your hands tied. You want to get rid of it, but you can't get rid of it. Something like that. You feel like you need, I've got sunshine on a sunshiny day when it's cold outside. I'm sorry, I meant 6 stores are closing. If it's not 6 stores, it's 6 businesses. It's 6 houses, I meant. But it's either business or house, okay? It's either commercial or residential. I saw a 3 of my ancestor says, nope, look again. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely a loss of pentacles here. There's definitely some financial deficit going on really fast here. Something you never expected, never anticipated. You're having a little problem keeping the light on too. Okay. Utilities are not being paid, stuff like that. I'm not talking someone with very little money. No, I'm talking this is a big business person. I'm talking about somebody, Aries, you that is financially strapped, is having these difficulties. This is a lot of employees to pay. Poor people don't have a lot of employees. Financially poor people don't have employees to pay. So this is definitely a business person that's facing this type of judgment. Okay, this is someone that has a lot of money to be facing this. I see a child here in training. There's a child here that gets blood from a blood bank or something here. I don't know if that's your child or what, but there's a child here that needs something. The child is sick, okay? Something's wrong with the head too of the child, okay? And I want to know, and you want to know about it, but you don't want to tell anyone about it. Or maybe the child suffered a head injury or something like that, but something happened to a child's head here, okay? Or something's going on with the child's intestine. Maybe the child had surgery on their belly. Something happened here. It has to do with doctors too, okay? I don't know if this is your child. I'm going to stop speaking on that, okay? But you got news about somebody wanting their money or coming to collect their money, okay? And you want to know what to do, okay? You don't know where to begin. You're worried. You're looking at every option, okay? But I only see one option here. What's going on here is you're so anxious about this money that you need to make back or you need to produce due to either addictive behaviors, overspending, or something. But there's an overindulgence here, okay? And you're trying to find out how you can make this money back. But your anxiety, have you ever heard desperate time calls for desperate measures? This desperate time that's calling on you to make a fast, sudden decision is going to cost you. It's going to cost you big. It's going to backfire. Because it's better to have one good apple than several okay apples. You know, that's going bad. Honest, you know, I feel like you're going to put yourself in problem here. Okay, let's shuffle some more. Something's being highlighted to you here, man, because you're facing judgment here. Okay, somebody's asking for their money. Okay, you want to send an invite to someone or something like that. Okay, there's some place you want to travel to. You're running from something. Okay, there's something you want to communicate. Something about a surgery on a belly too. Okay, something went horribly wrong with you at a surgery or someone at a surgery. Okay, some pills you're taking too. Okay, you're in a stagnant energy. There's something that you have, like a secret weapon that you're stalling. I don't know why you're stalling this secret weapon or what the secret weapon is, but you see this man is telling somebody to wait. Okay, but this doesn't look like something you can control. This looks like it's bigger than you. Okay, this looks like it's not even wrapped too tight. Okay, you have a beast or something. Or maybe it's a secret, a heavy secret. That's what that could represent. You have a heavy secret that's burdening you, that's hindering you. That's what it could represent. It could represent you make what you're stalling is you're afraid to move forward, to make the right call because you have a heavy secret that you're hiding or you're afraid that come out. I don't see it coming out here. I don't see it coming out here at all. What I do see is that there's obstacles around you. You owe some money. Somebody's coming for you and your money. There's a train here that carries things on the ground. It's part of your business. You're looking to reopen something. Okay. Get back to your old ways or something like that. Okay. Something about a pipeline running underground or something like that. Okay. That leads to another place that go through that place and get to that place. And that's where the business is. And that's where you used to do that. And you're planning to reopen that. But there's an investigation here. Okay, somebody's looking into that right here. Okay, and I think this is a truth, and more than you holding something back. I think that's what you're holding back. Your fear is getting the better of you. Here's the death card. So there's something you need to put an end to. Okay, there's something, someone dies here, but it's a lot. Okay, it's a lot, and you feel like you don't. I don't feel like you're scared of whoever is breathing down on you. I feel like you're more so concerned. I feel like you're desperate. I feel like you're trying to build back. Okay. I'm gonna try to wrap this up, but you're afraid of yourself. Okay. I don't know why you're afraid of yourself. I've never heard of that. Yeah. You got some knowledge dropped on you about something, okay, some truth, but you're trying to skip around it. You're trying to cut shortcuts. You don't want to believe it. You don't want to accept it. It's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you. And you think you ain't got money to pay them yet? Wait, it's gonna get worse. You know, a bird in the hand is worth more than many in the bushes. Never forget that. This has been your read, Aries.